And take two. Welcome to L&L Diamond Painting. I'm Lee.
I'm Lenore.
Yes, and we screwed up the entrance.
I did. We didn't. You did.
We did. Because you didn't remind me. Don't forget, we're doing the new entry.
Oh, well, you were too fast. Welcome to L&L Diamond Painting. Usually don't say that.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, nonetheless, I apologize, but the first part of the video accidentally got shut off. And because I'm not an editor type, I had to restart the whole thing. So we are going to start more or less from scratch.
Yeah.
Actually, we're going to start from scratch because we already did the L&L diamond painting. I'm Lee, I'm Lenore. Well, I'm Lee and she's Lenore.
We're going to start. We were talking about how happy we were for Tammy to be at the retreat at Great Lakes.
Well, it's a Great Lakes Escape.
Right, Great Lakes.
It's not a Great Lakes, though.
Right, okay. And because she really deserves to get some more happiness. I mean, she's got a lot to be thankful for. Her mom, her family, her talent, the way she handles people. She's an incredible lady. I love her a lot. So
Yes, she
we're
is.
so happy that she got to go to the retreat and meet the people she can only see. Now she can be hugged and everything else by them.
She's got all the memories that we will never have.
Oh, would you stop? And
Now we will someday.
we know Bert is there and Kat is there.
And Rich is there.
We think Rich is there.
And like I said, I believe he is, but
Yeah. So I hope they're all enjoying themselves, and we're both happy for them, especially our Tammy.
yeah, I suppose.
Don't even listen to him. He is happy for her. Very happy. Cindy, what are you doing? We also had a thunderstorm through here. We just love thunderstorms here because it's generally really warm in Florida in the summer. It's warm in Florida a lot of the year, but in the summer it's like could be anywhere between 90 and 100. I don't like that much heat. So when the AC goes off because the electric went off, we were going to start to get worried because you can stand 10, even 15, 20 minutes of it. But if it goes any longer than that, it's not fun. Thankfully it didn't. It went out and came back on.
Sorry, Melanie.
What?
I put my soda on my diamond painting.
Melanie, he's bad again. Badly.
Well, here, I'll take it off of the view.
Is it going to be near your hands?
Nope,
Okay, good.
it's not. But besides which, I have the cap on it anyway.
Oh, okay. All right. So the cats ran away. One of them ran behind the couch. The other one ran I don't know where. But she's back out now. She's the biggest scaredy cat. She's a very gentle, frightened cat. And all's well with her world.
Until the next thunderclap.
Till the next thunderclap. But the sun is out. I don't think we're having sun showers today. So let's get right down to reading some of these comments.
Again.
First one comes from Laurie Joseph. And she says, "Hi, Lee and Lenore. Following along, as always, I enjoy your Wip Chats. We enjoy the fact you said that." And she sent us hearts, which we also enjoy.
Following along as always, and I enjoy your Wip Chats. Okay, well, gee, I heard that somewhere before.
Shut up. Stop.
As I said, we got about halfway through, or 3/4 of the way through the comments, when we ended up having to start them all over again. So you will hear me say that a lot. But yes, thank you, Lori. It is much appreciated, as are the hearts.
And now we've got Judith Hood.
Judy.
All right, Carrie.
Don't you say that name.
Cary Grant?
That's right.
You better shut up, man. One of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cinnamon's keeping you company. She's also going to bite your knee if you don't behave.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, there she goes.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she didn't.
There she goes, laying down. Next comment comes from Judith Hood.
I think we just did Judith, didn't we?
To Laurie Joseph.
Oh, okay.
So glad Lenore's eye procedure went well. Your whip is looking good, Lee. I was about to comment there was a drill missing and then you found it. Hope you both have a great week and looking forward to the next live and Whip and Chat. And she sent hearts too. Thank you, Judith.
Yeah, I'm really good at finding the ones that I missed, even though I shouldn't have had missed it in the first place.
Yeah, but you find him. That's the important thing.
Yeah, and then I gotta turn around and get that symbol out so that I can put it on again.
Yep.
What the hell is going on here? I just refreshed this and it's not sticking. I gotta have my Weewax, you know?
Yeah. He's having what kind of difficulties? I wanted to say. See, this is what happens when you get older. The mind just sort of melts away.
Yeah, but you see, the problem with that
Yeah.
is in order to have the mind melting away, you gotta have a mind to begin with.
You're in trouble.
I wasn't talking about you.
Well, you didn't specify.
I didn't think I had to because you were talking about me.
And don't say that about you either.
Well, that's true.
Here we got happy little drills.
Carol!
Great Whip and Chat. Sorry I've been MIA. I was busy with family and my nieces and nephews' graduation, but I'm happy both of you are okay. Lenore, great to hear a bit of singing from you, and Lee, that finished square looks awesome. Thank you, Carol.
And that's what I said to you, that what I got to start doing is remembering when I'm done with a section or we're done with a Whip and Chat to turn the light pad off,
Oh yes, you did say that.
because it comes out much better. It looks better with it off than it does with it on.
Yeah, that's what you said. I never noticed it, but I believe you.
Well, when we get done with the Whip and Chat,
You will show me.
I will show you.
You're a wonderful husband. Okay.
Well, that's my duty. Just like slaving over the stove and making you soup.
You put it in the microwave like I told you to.
Well, okay, fine. Slaving over a 4-minute microwave.
That was when I was sick. He took care of me. I have to say he took really good care of me. But I would expect nothing but that from him.
Not for me.
Yeah, from you.
I'm mean, cruel, and sadistic.
No, I'm not.
Come on, why is that not focusing? There we go, I think.
Now we have a comment from the aforementioned Tammy. Another great Whip and Chat. Always a pleasure to hear my favorite singing. Lee, your painting is looking so pretty. Now we come to the question of the week for both of us, Lee. If you could go on any retreat, which one would it be? Well, I said before, I would love to go to Alaska and see Berta. I would love to do that, but not in the winter. Although Berta swears up and down it doesn't get as cold as everybody says it does.
Well, not in her part, because she's actually in a rainforest.
Yeah. Or I would love to go to Australia. I would love to go anywhere. Who am I kidding?
By the way, you did a really, really good job of picking up bottles this morning.
Yeah.
What was over here that I kept telling you every time you went to pick it up? No, that's my trash bottle.
Shut up, Lee. Just focus on what you're doing. See what you did?
Yeah, now if I had my trash bottle, that wouldn't be on the floor.
Oh, jeez.
That's really good. I'm gonna drink this soda without taking the cap off. It's not gonna work very well.
Probably not, Lee.
Mm-mm.
Cindy
Nope.
thought you gave her that.
No, she doesn't have it.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's under the chair.
And where would you go, Lee?
Anywhere I could.
Oh, okay.
Preferably far, far away in a land long forgotten.
Okay.
No, I'd actually like to do, there's a lot of them that, you know, there are so many out there that's kind of hard to choose,
Right.
you know? So it really doesn't matter. I think the ones that I would choose are probably, because of our champagne taste and beer budget, would probably be a no frills type of place,
Yeah, yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So I don't have to worry about paying too much. I mean, we've had offers to help us by good friends, or a good friend, I should say. And I had told her, I said I would, except for the fact that we couldn't pitch in anything. So, you know, therein lies that problem. But yeah, as long as some of the people that I know are going, you know, as long as it's not complete and total strangers.
What we'd have to do is rent a vehicle and drive there, because we'd have to take the cats with us.
But we'd have to get one of those small camper vans, you know.
She also says, I want to let you know that Lenore has been hard to hear lately. I had to turn my volume all the way up and to hear her.
Well, like I told you in the reply there, Tammy, that was my fault because I put our microphones on. But the problem with putting our microphones on is they don't work when you don't change the setting on the phone to accept the microphone. That's why.
Okay.
So this week, you should hear quite a bit better. Now, that's not to say that she's going to sing tonight, but you know, you'll hear her a lot better.
And the next one comes from Carrie Leonard.
Carrie Leonard.
Lots of hearts.
Yeah. And then she will say hello.
She will?
Yeah, in the next.
Oh, on the next page. And Trin. Trin says, nice chat. Why, thank you, Trin. One of our loyalists.
Hey, Carrie, by the way, thank you for the hearts. We love all the hearts. We're greedy. You know, greedy, greedy, greedy. But we want to thank you for tagging along with us.
Yeah.
It is much appreciated.
It is definitely appreciated. You're right. Okay. And chocolate diamonds.
Doretta!
Hi guys. Sorry, but I've been traveling. How are you? I'm exhausted. Lee, what picture are you working on?
Okay, well, don't worry about traveling. Real life always comes first.
Mm-hmm.
Over and above everything else.
Yeah.
You know, we know you're there in spirit if you can't be there in person. As far as the picture I'm working on, it's a Craftably, not an Oraloa. Excuse me, what am I thinking?
I don't know.
It is a Craftably kit, and it is called Angel Falls. I do not remember who the artist is currently because I have the painting upside down. So therefore I don't know who the artist is, but nonetheless, that's the one I've been working on for the last year. And the reason it's taken me that long is because of the fact that I have such back issues that I can only work on it infrequently. In some cases, I haven't been able to work on it for weeks at a time. In some cases, I can only work on it once a week. You know,
Uh-oh. One of my cats is in trouble.
Cinnamon.
She's scratching my chair.
Yep.
Cinnamon, you better stop it.
Excuse me just one second, ladies and gentlemen.
He has to go to the cat.
Get. Stop scratching.
You can lay down there, but stop scratching. Beast, you get a whole big 6-foot scratching post in the bedroom. Go scratch that.
Yeah, right.
And as you said, Kerry said, hello.
Uh-huh. Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
We do enjoy your time here. Cat, I hear you scratching.
You're going to be in trouble.
This time I will smack you.
Don't you smack her. Gets picked on enough by your brother. And here comes Cindy Bennett.
Yeah.
Love your whipping chats. Here's the question. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? And what is the first thing you would do with it? And be selfish. No save the world crap. Here is your week's kabazillion hearts. And she's serious.
Uh-huh. Well, my secret superpower would be Superman's X-ray vision.
Oh, that's big juice. I should have known. I don't know if I'd want a superpower. That might be my superpower. I don't know. Because it could be abused. So I overthink things. It could be abused so easily, couldn't it, Lee?
I have no idea what it is you speak of.
Like if I could make money appear for myself, just like snapping my fingers, and it would be valid money. I could have all the power in the world, and that wouldn't be nice. That wouldn't be nice. But that might be my superpower.
No, like I said, mine would be the
Yes.
power of
I know.
X-ray vision.
And at the end of these hearts, she says, beautiful Lenore. What is she talking about?
You sang, remember?
Oh, I forgot. I'm a little old.
And although the mic wasn't there,
Yes.
they still heard you singing.
Okay.
And she is still trying to get her voice back. All these being sick and these headaches and whatnot has really affected her.
It really has.
So don't think that she's not trying, because she is.
And here we have chocolate diamonds. This was from the regular.
Live.
Yes, I believe. Hi. How do I keep missing you guys? Tell her how.
Well, we started our lives at 6 o'clock to accommodate Ditzy and Paul, because they wanted to go on an hour earlier.
And it wasn't any big deal with us.
And it's not really a big deal. The only thing I think is that there's two possibilities. Number one, people just aren't used to us coming on at 6 o'clock anymore, or at the moment, I should say. Or because we're on that early, there's a lot of people that are having dinner, there's, whatever the case may be, and they're just too busy to come on, because we've noticed that at the moment, at least, minus this past week, that is, because this past week was the retreat week, so we didn't expect a lot of people. But minus this past week, our viewership has gone down on Tuesdays. So we're thinking that that's just, like I said, it's just a matter of people aren't used to it. So we'll just have to deal with that as it comes, and see what happens.
Have to come up with with some new fun things.
And as I said before in the last Wip Chat, I believe, or maybe it was the last live, I am trying to work on the updated schedule for people's lives. I'm going to do it in a slightly different manner rather than a spreadsheet. So if you know of somebody's schedule and they go live, when they go live and what days they go live and whatnot, feel free to leave it in the comments. And a link to the channel. Even if you think or know that I already have it, if you could do that for me, I would appreciate it. I do have an existing schedule, but with all of the new creators and all of the creators that are starting to go live that never did before, a new one's got to be put out so that people can keep track of their favorite creators and what they're doing as far as that goes. I know Rich is trying to put a similar schedule together of different things. So I may talk to him and see if he wants to work something out together, because he's putting a few other pieces of information into his, you know, but we shall see.
And last but not least, Trin. Fun Live, sending healing vibes your way, Lenore. That's because I was sick, I could barely talk. I'm much better now. But that
Obviously.
that was what, today's what, Friday?
Friday.
So, thank you, Trin.
Yes, thank you, Trin. How it could have been a fun live, I don't know, because I was tripping all over myself.
You were funny.
You know?
You did a good job. You really did do a good job.
Trying to get some semblance of, or make some sense of what I was doing for a live, you know? But that's okay.
Did we tell people about my new pen?
We did. We actually did an unboxing of it.
Okay.
And I had said that this week was supposed to be you diamond painting with it for the first time. But with your headaches and not feeling well, we just decided that I'll keep going. You know, until we figure out what the hell's going on with these headaches.
I agree.
You know?
I don't know what's going on with the headaches. I don't like them. I'll tell you that much. And they're not migraines. I know that.
Yeah, they're just headaches. She sits down for a few minutes, she's fine.
Go up and do anything.
She gets up and goes out, gets a soda or something to eat.
Do dishes, whatever.
You know,
And I'm not fine.
relatively simple stuff. And she gets a headache. So we got that to figure out.
But like I said, I will talk to the eye doctor to see if there's something, you know. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
We were originally thinking, because of the problem she had with her eye before she had her laser surgery, or laser procedure, I should say, because it wasn't really surgery. But we were thinking it was that, but since that's been fixed and she's doing so well,
Still having my headaches.
she's still getting the headaches, so
I
that's
don't
never
know.
good.
No.
So, but we are trying, you know.
This is very frustrating.
Frustrating.
Yes, my husband is a lot of things, and he's a lot of wonderful things, but a housekeeper is not one of them. A cook is not one of them.
Well, whatever do you mean?
Oh, I don't know.
Just because I could burn water?
You end up burning the pan before you burn the water.
Like I said, just because I burn water.
I don't know. Old age is not for the weak.
No, it is not. Not at all.
Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
But that's okay. Now, after the retreat, I told yeah, I was saying to Tammy and Kat that we got to get on the ball
Yeah.
and do what we have to do, see what we have to do to get things finished, because September's coming up quick.
And August is coming up even quicker.
And August is coming up even quicker. That's you and I got to get on the ball for that one.
Mm-hmm. Ditz will have my head.
But, well, Bird has got first dibs on it.
Why? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can do that too.
It may be a year late, but you know.
You're waiting a dollar short.
We promise many things, but we never seem to get the timing right.
Well, there's always something wrong with me because I'm old and decrepit.
So,
Stop. It was a joke.
please pardon our technical difficulties that we're about to have.
We're not having any technical difficulties. You sit over there in diamond paint and be happy.
We will pretty soon.
You sit over there in diamond paint and be happy.
But, yeah, we promised Berta a song of her own. Didn't want my cap. Oh, well, sorry. I'm going to be putting my soda down without a cap on it.
Uh-oh. You're getting real trouble here.
Melanie.
Yes.
I don't even know where the damn thing went. Oh, there it is. Not as long as I don't get up and hit the table.
No, don't do that.
Bending over is really tough. You know that?
I do. I know that really, really well.
My back is saying, who the hell do you think you are?
Mm-hmm. You say, I'm rude. That's who I think I am.
Yeah. But other than that,
Life is just ducky-wucky.
and for those of you that do not know what this is that I am doing, the pattern in which I am placing the drills in is called checkerboarding, which is basically making the section look like a checkerboard. And then when I'm done with it, when I'm done filling in these spaces, I'll fill in the blanks with the rest of the drills, so that it'll fill the whole thing in. That is, if I can get my pen to stop messing with me.
That would be good.
Well, the problem is, as I emptied out all of the wax,
Yeah.
and I haven't filled the whole pen with it. So as I'm compressing the wee wax, it's going into the pen and not catching the drill.
Ah.
So I've got to keep going back and filling it. Because I'm not like some of these pros that can just, automatically know what everything is. But that's okay. What can I tell you? I like playing with wee wax.
Okie dokie.
Could have been worse. You could have called it wee wax. Then I'd be playing with my wee wax. Come on, honey, you know me.
Unfortunately, sometimes, yes, I do. Oh my God.
It's the adult version of wee wax. It's called wee wax. But that's okay.
That's what you said.
Yeah, I do.
I know.
I say that.
I know.
I want to, just for fun, because I just thought of it, wish everybody who has a birthday this month
Oh, that's a good idea.
a happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
I know I'm going to forget it next month,
You better not.
but why not?
Next month is July.
Yeah. So? Huh? I know.
Oh,
So?
well, you're bad.
I'm going to leave her to figure that out.
That'd be bad. I will have to spank you. Nah, you like it.
I give them, I don't take them.
We should stop the shorting.
Yep, see? Now there you go, folks. For those of you that were at the live, all I could do was yawn through the whole live. She wasn't there.
I was there.
Now, well, yeah, but you weren't on camera.
No.
Now, here she is on the Wip Chat. She's yawning, and I'm not. Until now.
It's your fault.
Excuse me.
It's your fault.
How is it my fault? You keep telling me, that I don't bore you, so therefore.
I didn't say that you bored me. You just make me sleepy.
Which means I'm boring you.
No, it doesn't. It just means that's my go-to place.
Yeah, uh-huh. I could say something.
Don't say anything. It's disgusting.
See, the thing is we don't do whoopee. We don't. With her, that being her happy place, we do whoop. Whoop.
Shut up, please. Sure. You are so bad.
Yeah, and your point?
I don't have a point. Never did.
I wouldn't say that exactly.
Oh. I've been up since early this morning. You know that. I didn't sleep well last night.
Yeah.
And I'm tired. So, yeah.
Well, like I said, you say you don't have a point, and I said I wouldn't say that exactly,
Yeah.
which is the truth.
That's what you say.
That's what I know. And behind the scenes,
Yes.
you have a couple of points.
You are a bad husband.
How am I a bad husband?
In every way imaginable right now.
No, because I take care of you when you're not doing good.
Uh-huh.
And that's not being bad. Now, if you said I had a dirty mind, if I was a dirty-minded husband, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
That I would have to agree with, wholeheartedly and proudly.
Okay. Yeah, you said.
Because I am. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie, okie dokie.
How are you coming with that picture?
Huh?
How are you coming with that painting?
Not too bad.
Good, good.
I really wish I could
What?
multi-place, but
I know.
I'm just not happy with how it looks. So for now, I'm gonna leave it alone. Leave multi-placing alone.
Okay. Whatever you say.
At least while I'm on camera, anyway.
Okay.
But that's okay. I've also got to look and see if I have any more of this color, because I'm going to need quite a lot of it.
Really?
And I don't have that many drills left.
Not good.
So I can look in the pouches and say, okay,
You're gonna have to improvise?
well, if I do, that's going to be a problem.
Why?
Because
What color is it?
it's a white, but it's an AB white, which means it's got a lot of glitter on it. It's a coating that's on the drill. Gives it a lot of sparkle. Sparkle. So once I'm done with the live, I'm going to go through the bags that remain here.
That would be good, honey.
I would think so. You know? I would hope so, anyway.
At least.
Now, if I can't find them, then I may have to make an emergency call.
Two?
Any small shop that carries drills.
Oh, I see. That would be true.
Because normally I would call the company,
Yeah.
or
You're right,
not call, but
business.
email the company and say, hey, I ran out of these drills for this painting. But because Craftably is no longer in business,
Which is a shame, because that's a beautiful picture.
I'm not sure the artist isn't somewhere else, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah. It is a shame. Damn it. I think I have a drill on my pen, and I don't.
Uh-oh.
You know, and I don't notice it until I go to put the drill down on the canvas. It's like, whoops. Yeah, exactly. Stop playing Houdini. Enough with the disappearing act. Except I can't say that.
Okay.
Well, because if I said that, I'd be talking to drills.
Oh.
And I do not talk to drills.
You talk to the drills.
Oh, no, I don't.
But they don't listen to you.
Yeah. Show off.
What?
I don't know, just show off. Ugh.
Oh, I hate this. I hate it.
I'm actually surprised I've been able to sit here for as long as I have, because we went 15 minutes before I accidentally shut off the thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I went to, like I said, I went to pause it because my brother was coming in through the room and he had music playing. So I didn't want to have that go over the recording and possibly get a copyright strike.
Yeah.
And I hit
explained that to me.
And I hit pause, and instead of pausing it, my hand hit it twice and actually shut the camera off.
Yeah.
So I then had to restart it and do it all over again. But that's okay. Anything for you guys within my power. Because we know you like the Wip Chats, even though y'all don't always comment. Yeah, I keep telling you that's my script, and you just, no. We're going to let him fly out on his own. You know, let's see how he flounders doing the Wip Chat. You know, talk about fish out of water. And the funny thing is, I can now prove my father wrong.
What are you talking about?
He always told me that I would have I would talk to a post if I thought it had ears.
But you don't.
And yet, here I am on a live with other people there that can respond, and I can't talk because I can't think of anything to say. So he's wrong, or he was wrong.
He can still get you, you know.
Yeah.
He will find a way.
Nah. He's probably up there rearranging things. Or down there, one or the other. Who knows where he went?
Oh, you are in big trouble now.
Why?
Why? Because what you just said. If he doesn't get you, your mother will.
Now wait a minute. He told jokes, dirty jokes to nuns.
Shut up. You don't have to repeat everything you know.
So therefore, that doesn't get him entry.
Okay.
I just love to rile up my wife.
So you know it's in God's brain? If God has a brain. I mean, he has all knowledge, so he may not need a brain.
I just love to rile up my wife.
Yeah.
Okay, that section's okay. That corner, I should say. Because everything else is... Checkerboard is done for that part.
Okie dokie.
I think I'm actually going to see how much time I've been on.
Okay, why don't you do that?
Oh, only 45 minutes. I got 15 minutes to kill. I don't really have to, but I like being on for an hour.
Okay.
You know? Just a thing with me.
Yep.
45 minutes is not shabby. And I've seen people do Wip Chat for 20 minutes. But for some reason or other, I just can't seem to get myself Do a 20-minute whip and chat, or 40-minute whip and chat, whatever it is. So what is our plan this week? We've got the live on Saturday, guys. It is the 28th. So we've got our caregivers live. For those of you that want to take part in that, or at least be there to watch, whichever way you'd like it. We do like people to participate when they can. I know it's kind of tough sometimes because, after all, there's no expectation of privacy because it's not like it's a private group, and it's not like it's by invite only type of thing. So I know how that can be. So people don't necessarily like not so much sharing their stories, but talking about any problems they have within the caregiving aspect of things. And I can understand that. I am considering a guest, but I've got to talk to them first and see if they would be willing to talk about what they have to talk about. If they have anything to talk about, who knows? And then I have to channel my inner Tammy because she's such a good interviewer.
That's true.
Not that I have an inner Tammy, but you know.
You may by this point in time.
Who knows? I may have a lot of things.
Huh?
I may have a lot of things.
Yeah.
But yes, this is our end of month time at 2 p.m. Saturday. We hope you can be there.
That's right.
We do have Facebook pages in the works. One is actually already up. It's for the 9/11 because I had it up last year. But we have one for the Caregiver Live, the Caregiver Share the Care event in November. I had to stop and think. But that one's still being updated and whatnot because we want to be able to put our rules into both of the pages.
Yeah.
And then when we actually make the announcement for the event, each event, we will share the link for the Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a lot of people that do not do Facebook. So when the time comes, if you want to send your progress pictures that we're going to have to either one of us, or to me, our L&L painting, diamond painting channel, or email, or to Tammy and Kat, or Kat, I believe. She's more the share the care on the share the care side, but Tammy and I are on both of them. So if you want to share your progress, we can always post it to Facebook for you, if you wish. Just let us know. We don't really have anything else going on. We have started sort of unofficially having our drive lives on the second Saturday of every month. At least that's the way it's gone so far. So we don't see any reason to not continue that. As far as this next month, I'm not sure where we're going yet. So there is that. We'll have to figure that out over the week or 2 weeks, whatever the hell's left. My final sip. I just gave Melanie a heart attack, even though she probably heard me say my final sip.
You knocked over your bottle.
I threw the bottle onto the painting.
Oh, you naughty, naughty thing.
I am not that bad.
You are too. Give a point. Melanie.
Coronary?
Yes.
Yeah, well, what can I tell you? All right, so that's all I'm going to do for now. My back is starting to bother me. So, that's what I have done. Would you like to come over and see what checkerboarding is?
Yes, I would.
Just watch the plug.
I know.
You could probably actually unplug it because I'm not going to turn the, well, no, I am going to turn the light back on one more time so I can show you the difference. Step. Step. There you go.
Step on you.
Now, you see, this is checkerboarding. So it's every other,
Right.
looks like a checkerboard.
Yep.
So when I go back in, I'll fill in these other spots.
Okay.
Now, see how these two look?
Yep. Oh, wow.
That's how I always have it.
Oh.
See the difference between, like
Yep.
this one
Yep.
and that?
Good difference.
Yeah, that's why I said I got to start shutting it off for people to see what they look like.
That's true.
On that note, everyone,
Yeah.
we will wish you a happy week. We hope you have enjoyed our show.
We hope so.
You know, we hope you have enjoyed our show. Sound like a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic way. That's all I remember of that. I need to have my words in front of me though. But that's from
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz, and it's the beginning
Well,
of Over the Rainbow.
Actually, let me correct that. That's not from Wizard of Oz. That is from Over the Rainbow. But they cut it out of
Well, they didn't.
Wizard of Oz. They didn't put it in Wizard of Oz because it made the song too long for the movie.
Which is ridiculous because it's a beautiful part of the song.
So you got that.
Yeah.
Plus, of course, you got her silly little "I talk to the drills."
But they don't listen to him.
But I don't talk to the drills.
You do too. You do
Nope.
it in secret. I see you.
Nope. You lie. But on that note, remember, people, do not fake it until you make it. It's not worth it. Just believe it until you receive it. And we will say to you, goodbye.
Bye-bye.